Hello, vinyl community. Dave, the pickup artist, with another round of Psychedelic Sunday, where the cost of one admission is your mind. And this week, we've got some new pickups, some old pickups, and later we'll be serving pancakes.
I think this bunch is bleeding toxic.
I was watching the new release video on Thursday that the In-Groove does, and he showed an album I've been looking for a long time, but can never really find it in good condition. So I was glad to see it was getting a re-release. We got Guns' first album, and I saw him show this Thursday. And I went to Amazon. It was actually listed on Amazon, ordered it, and got it yesterday. So that was pretty cool. This is a music on vinyl, limited to 1,000 copies. This is number 595. Let's take a look at it.
What's called a fatty liver.
Trying to make a living, trying to make a dime, trying to make a dollar, just wasting my time.
Now these guys were hard rock, psychedelic hard rock. This was recorded in 1968. First of all, the cover is notable for being the first Roger Dean cover. How about that? I think Roger was kind of in a different place in 1968 than he was in the 70s when he did the Yes and the other album covers. But this was two brothers, Paul Curtis, Adrian Curtis, and a drummer named Louis Farrell. These guys started off as a band called the Knack in the mid-60s. They were a five-piece. At one point, the band, The Knack, included John Anderson of Yes. This is, I guess it's called Coke Clear Vinyl. Two albums. The other one was called, I think it's called Gun Sight, and it came out in '69 also. One thing you should know about this has got some symphonic touches. There is some orchestral sounds, which a lot of the British bands like Yes and some of the other prog rock bands were doing. three-piece. At some point, Paul Curtis and Adrian Curtis changed their names to Gervitz. So they went by Paul Gervitz and Adrian Gervitz. Then they hooked up with none other than Ginger Baker from Cream, and they formed the Baker Gervitz Army, and they put out 3 albums, mid-70s, starting with this one, self-titled Baker Gervitz Army.
We're the United States of America.
All about Mad Jack and our movie. 4 days, 3 nights, through bush and trees, through the desert sand, boulders and rocks. Mad Jack and his crew beat the lot.
It's got some a Ginger Baker weirdness. There's a track on here that reminds me a lot of Pressed Rat and Warthog, where Ginger does some spoken word, crazy stuff, and yeah, this is very cool. I've not heard the other 2. They put out 2 others after this. These guys were almost exactly like the Edgar Broughton Band. Both bands were a 3-piece power trio, and both had brothers on both guitar and bass. The Broughton brothers and the Gervitz brothers. Yeah, I would say the Gun is a little bit more symphonic. This is the Broughton Band. On this album, they were a little bit more raw, a lot like the bands like the Deviants. And they were a little political too, which I don't think the Gun were. But yeah, this is on Harvest. And I think, you could find the Gun. I don't know if the Gun was originally on Harvest or Vertigo. But you could find originals of the Gun, but they're in terrible condition. This is not in, the cover's great, in great condition, but the vinyl is maybe VG, or maybe G+, maybe. Scratchy. Looking to upgrade this one. Hopefully they'll re-release that.
People are aroused. I haven't seen people so aroused in a very, very long time.
This next one I've been looking for a while. We've got the Bee Gees, Odessa, and I believe this is their 4th international album. This is a double album. It's an ambitious album, and it's also a concept album about a maritime disaster, a fictional or non-fictional maritime disaster. Very cool inner cover. Now, the cover itself is rare in that it's felt, which is kind of like an obstacle to keep clean. You could have several options though. You could take this to a dry cleaner, or if you have one of these, you can and it's on, of course, Atco. The big controversy about this album is song, the 1st of May, was the track that they released as a single, and it pissed off Robin Gibb because he wanted them to release his song. So, yeah, he was so pissed off that he left the band. He quit the band temporarily, and the following year, he put out his solo album, 1970, Robin's Reign. And it's also on Atco. And it didn't really go anywhere. Yeah, an interesting 2 years for the Bee Gees. And I'm glad to get Odessa finally in the collection. I like most of the Bee Gees, even some of their 70s stuff. Yeah, Odessa. The ambitious double album from the Brothers Gibb. This week in 2019, we lost a legend, Hal Blaine, who was probably one of the most recorded musicians ever. You hear him every day. Every day you get in your car, you turn on the radio, you hear him. In 67, he took time out from other people's projects to record his psychedelic percussion album, which combines Hal's drumming prowess with psychedelic trickery and electronics.
TDS.
I love Dicks.
That changed the name.
And you're fake laughing?
Just about 100 different instruments, which are all listed on this back cover. This was a record store day released, and I love it. It's just another one of those fun psychedelic exploitation albums, and this one features the great Hal Blaine. It's unfortunate he didn't do more of these, but yeah, good stuff. It includes a interesting inner cover, which I guess is a United Recording Corporation memo or stereo settings, and it's on green clear vinyl. And that's all we've got this week, folks. I hope you all have a great week, and we'll see you next week. Take care.